Welcome back to the Midday News on Fox Carolina. We are starting your weekend off right with Fine Arts Friday. A classic thriller is coming to the stage as Milltown Players is bringing And Then There Were None to life. And joining me now from Milltown Players are Will and Mike. Thank you both so much for stopping in.
You're welcome.
They're both telling me this is the highlight of their Valentine's Day, and we are honored that you stopped by here on midday for Love Day, which is great.
What better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than with murder?
With murder. Honestly, sign me up. I love this because, as you mentioned, yeah, we're talking about the classic story, And Then There Were None. What can people expect from this show?
Well, first of all, this is the greatest selling mystery of all time. Is Agatha Christie's most famous mystery, And Then There Were None. We've never performed a mystery before at Milltown Players. This is our first, so we're very excited about it. So 10 strangers are invited to an island for different reasons, the 1930s. Each of them has a secret, and Mike here plays one of the characters.
All right, Mike, you got to tell us about your character.
So my character is William Bloor. He's an ex-London police officer, now a private detective, and he comes to the island by invitation under false pretenses, so in a little bit of a disguise, which you'll have to come see the show to appreciate. But you know, he is one of the characters who has, in the past, been accused of committing a murder and has now finds himself in the middle of quite an adventure.
And I was talking to you in the commercial break because you said you were an ex-London cop, and I was like, does that mean you get to use an English accent at all?
I do. I have a London Cockney accent, one of the few in the show. Everybody else is more proper.
Okay.
But
I feel like
I'm lower class, so.
A Cockney accent is very fun, though, as like a performer to get to put on. So I'm sure that's going to be a good part for sure.
It's been fun to work on.
Yeah, well, you are the executive artistic director.
I am.
Can you talk to me about kind of maybe the challenges or the excitement about bringing this dark thriller to life on stage?
So I also got to design the set.
Which you said that's your next Valentine's Day plan.
I'm working on it tonight. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. But it is an Art Deco style, which is my favorite. And the thing is about this play, it all centers around this poem, right? 10 little soldier boys. And it's in this big frame over the mantle. And each of these 10 characters, they start to be murdered one by one in different ways in accordance with this poem, 10 little soldier boys on the wall. And there are these little figurines on the mantle. And each time one of the characters is axed, the figurine either falls off the mantle or disappears.
Oh, gosh.
What? Yes. And for this show, we decided to use the alternative ending, which is now available. You see, when this play came out in the 40s during World War II, they wanted to kind of lighten the mood, and so they changed the ending to be a little more of a happy ending. But we decided to go. No. We decided to go with the darker version, the original version, because after all, it is called And Then There Were None. It's not called And Then There Were Two.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
There's a special spectacle at the very end, which I can't tell you about.
Okay.
But it is something we've never tried before, and I cannot wait to see their reactions.
I am intrigued. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
For both of you, what is it like to get to kind of be in something a little bit darker and more mysterious, both as an actor and a director?
Well, I've been an Agatha Christie nut for my whole life, and I read the novel that the show is based on probably when I was 10, 11 years old, so this was a bucket list item for me. So I said I have to be in this show, and fortunately the Milltown Players were kind enough to let me to do that. It's been really fantastic. It's just a tremendous ensemble, really, really good acting talent. Everybody I'm working with is just phenomenal in their parts, so really worth spending an evening with us.
Absolutely. And for you, what's it been like to kind of get to do something different?
Listen, I love the fact that with theater and plays and musicals and concerts, you always have a brand new project.
Yeah.
Something so specific. Myra Green is our director of this show, but I'm working on set and props. And what I also love about Agatha Christie in this time period is that we get to explore the 1930s in terms of period styles, and we have to find very specific props from that time period. So I've been on Facebook Marketplace, Etsy,
Yeah.
thrift stores. I tell you what, to bring this whole world to life, to help
Absolutely.
fully tell that story, and our audience gets to be fully immersed in that as well.
And a real shout out to Myra.
Yeah.
She's doing a phenomenal job pushing us to find the darkness that's deep within. So.
All right, well, I am certainly ready to go and see this one. Thank you both so much for
Thank
stopping
you.
in. And if you're interested, And Then There Were None will be happening at Milltown Players. It's February 21st through March 2nd. We did check, and there are still some tickets available. So for more information, you can head to our website at foxcarolina.com.
Now.